Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello, hello. I think I'm live in three places all at once. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. So I have my webcam going. I have my phone going, and I have my backup phone that I'm gonna make sure that I am on right now. Hold on just 1 second. Yes, I'm live. I'm live in all three places. This is crazy. Okay, so work smart, not hard, right? I'm learning how to do one video, have it streamed in all these different places to make things efficient. So I am so excited. Thank you so much for joining. So today I want to talk about the four reasons why most people fail working from home. And I'm going to show you how you can succeed working from home. So, hi there. Hi, hi, hi. My name is Liz, and I earn five figures a month working from home in digital marketing. And I love teaching people how to do what I do. I remember when I first was introduced to digital marketing, how I started looking at the people who were making 20, 30, $40,000 a month. And my first instinct, which was poverty mentality, which was programmed crap that was in here, my first response to all of that was, yeah, right. Um, and then I started seeing there were more and more and more people that it was happening for them. And I realized it was the real deal. So I started stalking them, and I looked them up on YouTube, and I looked them up on TikTok, and looked them up on Facebook. And I'm like, these are just regular people. They're not these big, huge influencers or people who had, you know, 10,000 people on their team in network marketing or anything. They were just regular people that were making an incredible amount of money from home. And my question for myself and my question for you as you're watching this today is, what I want you to ask yourself is, why not me? Why not me? Because it can be you. This is the platform. This is the unicorn that I was looking for. This is the unicorn that you've been looking for, a way to make an incredible amount of money working from your phone. So let's talk about the four reasons why most people fail working from home. And when I say this, I'm not saying this to judge people. I'm saying this to call myself out. These are mistakes that I have personally made over the last 10 years trying to make an income from home. If you don't know my background is not in networking. My background is not in marketing. I am a registered nurse. I actually retired my license in 2023 after 28 years. So, been a registered nurse since 1995, and found myself completely burned out about 10 years ago, and began looking for a way to make an income from home. And I found network marketing. Yeah, the MLM word. I found it, and I had some success with it. I was with a health and wellness company, and we sold supplements, and I was able to leverage my nursing knowledge, my knowledge from being a registered nurse, and I was able to sell a lot of products, and I was able to build a pretty big team. Then about 5 years later, I was making a great amount of money, and but I started getting like a little bit upset because I was noticing how many people on my team were doing all the things. They were, teaching the classes, they were doing the sampling, they were going to the conferences, they were doing the Zooms, they were doing all the things. They were doing exactly what I was doing, and they weren't having the kind of results that I was having. And I was frustrated. Weren't even most of the people in network marketing. I come to find out, most people in network marketing don't even make enough money to cover the required auto ships. And as the economy started getting kind of wonky, I became less and less and less okay with that. Like, I was like, okay, they're doing this to make money as a business, and it's costing them money. So anyway, I wasn't cool with it, and I did something really bad. I went on my Facebook page, and I talked about how unhappy I was that my friends and family weren't making any money and they were doing all the right things. My company got really mad. Actually, it was an upline. My upline got really mad at me, turned me in, and my company said, take all your posts down that are talking about it not being a good deal. I refused to take my post down and they terminated me. So, in the blink of an eye, all of the 5 years that I had worked for that company, all the blood, sweat, and tears, all the missed sleep, all the traveling that I had done, all the all that I had fed into my people was gone in the blink of an eye. And that was the beginning of the end for me in network marketing. I have dabbled in it a couple times since because I was really just craving a way to make money from home. But finally, about a year and a half ago, my husband said he saw me fail and fail and fail. My husband said either network marketing or our marriage. So, anyway, I've tried the affiliate marketing thing. I am a TikTok affiliate. I am an Amazon affiliate. I have another couple affiliate things where you just sell products and you give your link, and I've made a couple $100 here and there, but I was craving a way to actually change my family's financial future. And that's when I found digital marketing. So that's my big story. So anyway, I want to share the wisdom that I have gleaned over the last 10 years, the way I know how to make money, and I know how to teach people how to make money from home. And I feel like there are 4 key reasons that are holding you back from making money from home. And let's get into it. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for me to get into it? Okay. So the number one thing, and this is going to ruffle some feathers and I don't care. The number one thing is you need to have a product that's in high demand, and you need to have a product that has high payout. I have done the low payout thing, even though companies give you like a fast start bonus, it's only 25%. And when that fast start bonus is over, you find yourself in a really peculiar predicament of having to replace lots and lots and lots and lots of people's orders. And that is no fun. Raise your hand down below if you have ever done that. Like, you're making great money, and then all of a sudden the fast starts are over, and now your paycheck gets cut by half or 3/4. So digital marketing is the most amazing product because you're not having, for so many reasons, but you're not having to produce the product. Like in this situation, I'm just reselling a product that someone else did. Let's talk about easy. So reselling a digital product. Delivery is easy. There's no returns on products that people don't like. It's a digital e-learning type product. So number one, find a product that's in high demand with a high payout. I make 100% profit on what I sell. Can't beat 100%, right? So that's number one. Number two reason you might be failing working from home is you haven't made a decision. Okay? You must decide. Once you find that high demand product and you decide this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to this is it. I am going to give it my all. I'm going to go all in on this and I am going to do this. You have to make that decision. You can't just be like, I'm going to give it a try. I see people do that all the time. Like, I'm going to try. I failed before and I don't know if this will work, but this is, I'm going to give it a shot. No, you have to go all in. You have to decide. It's like when I decided to become sober and not drink alcohol anymore. When I found myself in the outpatient treatment center, out of the 20 to 30 people that were in the room with me in the same program, there were only 2 or 3 of us that were there on our own decision. The rest of the people were forced to be there because of they had broken a law or whatever. Those people relapsed. 9 times out of 10, we lost over half the people in our group because they didn't make the decision. Somebody else forced them to do it. I made the decision to be sober, and I'm sober because I made the decision. There wasn't like, I'm going to try to quit drinking alcohol. That wasn't it. You have to make a decision. So have you made a decision? You have to commit no matter what. The work day that I do is 2 hours a day. I don't go to sleep at night until I've completed my 2 hours of work. Okay? Another thing that a lot of people, when they're working from home, because you're working from yourself, you don't have an accountability partner, you don't have any of that. So another thing people don't do is they don't know how many contacts they should be making. They don't know how many people they need to be getting into their funnel. They don't know how many sales they need to be making every single day. And so it's pretty simple how to do it. It's called reverse engineering your goals. Okay. And a lot of people, like I said, don't realize the amount of sales when they're selling a $7 tube of lipstick, or they're selling even if they're selling a supplement that's $50. They don't realize how many actual bottles of product they have to sell in order to hit their goal. And that's where the beauty of high ticket sales and 100% profits come in. If I want to make $4,000 a month in my company, I know I only need to make 4 sales. Well, it'd be $3,600. We'll just say 4 to keep it simple. So ask yourself this question. If you're in network marketing, or you're selling products, or you make your own soaps or whatever, if you want to make $4,000 a month, how many products do you need to sell each and every month? Let me ask you that question right now. If you can answer me, that would be great. To make $4,000, how many sales do you need to make? My personal goal for this company and this business is $100,000. And that's going to sound like an astronomical number to a lot of you. I know it's possible because there's been a lot of people in our community that have already done it. So why not me? So when I have a $900 product, I only need 100 people, a little over, that's 90,000. It's pretty close to 100,000 or whatever. 100, is that right? Anyway, math, girl math. Back when I was in network marketing, depending on the month, I had thousands of people on my team. Thousands. I had brought in over 100 people personally. I was not making anywhere near $100,000. I wasn't making anywhere near $100,000. So this, guys, I'm telling you, this is way easier. Okay, if you're just joining, you can watch the replay. That was number 2 out of my four top reasons why you probably aren't making good money from home. Number 1 was high demand product. Number 2 was make a decision. Now let's talk about, are you enjoying this? If you are, give me some taps on the screen. If you're on TikTok, if you're on YouTube or Facebook, just comment down below with a thumbs up. The more engagement that I have, the more people see this, and I want to help as many people as possible. Okay, so number 3 reason why you may not, and this is a big one. This is what so many people skip because they're scared, and I want to blow you away with this. I want to make you stop being scared because I want to make you think about what you're not doing. So the number 3 reason why you may not be making great money from home is failure to launch. I want you to type that in the comments down below. Failure to launch. All right, let me see. I'm not able to see any comments on Facebook for some reason. Let me, while y'all are writing the failure to launch thing, let me hop over to YouTube. All righty. Okay. All right. So failure to launch. And what do I mean by that? Let me ask you a question. How many of you have a membership or have ever signed up, not membership, how many of you have signed up for the email list or the text list for Temu or Shein? Is that how you say it? Is it Shein, right? How many of you ever signed up for those mailing lists? Oh boy, they will not stop, right? They do not stop. They will text you every day, multiple times a day. They will email you multiple times a day. They do not care. They do not care if they are over promoting. They do not care if they are bothering you. They are making sure that you are thinking about them and their products every single day. Well, that's what you've got to do when you're promoting anything on social media. You have to remember that not everybody logs on to Facebook every single day. Not everybody is on TikTok looking for you and your posts every single minute of every single day. So you have to make as many announcements about your business and about what you have to offer as possible. So when I have someone that launches with me on this product, I tell them to go make a launch post. Tell people your story. Tell people why you're doing this, what your vision is for the future, why you're excited about it, and then invite them to go on the journey with you. I tell them to do it on Facebook, do it on Instagram, do it on YouTube, do it on TikTok, do it on Pinterest, do it on LinkedIn, do it, send pigeons, I'm serious, y'all. You cannot over promote. You cannot over promote. If you're not a part of my Facebook page, you should hop over there and you should see how many posts I've made about digital marketing in the last 7 weeks. You should see it. So nobody's going to outwork me. Let me tell you that. Nobody is going to outwork me or out-announce me because I don't care. The thing is, you cannot say the wrong thing to the right person. You're not going to piss off. You're not going to irritate people who are praying for a way out of debt. You're not going to do it. So there's the reason I have made almost $24,000 in 6 weeks is because I over promote. I'm on the TikTok, but I only spend 2 hours a day doing it. Don't think that because I'm saying that I'm always plugged to my phone. No, it takes 30 seconds to 3 minutes to make a TikTok video. And then you put it on, you share it on TikTok, you share it on YouTube, you share it on Insta and Facebook. One piece of content that you created and you put it in all the places. Strategic. Okay, so if you're just now joining, hello, tap replay in the comments, and make sure you go to my YouTube channel to watch the replay because it's going to be the whole video. You know, TikTok doesn't put these lives on my feed. I will take it. Another thing I do to be strategic and smart is TikTok gives me a download of this entire live. I'll take it, I'll put it into an AI app, and I will chop it up into a couple different videos, and then I'll put that on my TikTok feed. So I'm turning this time that I'm spending doing a live here, I turn it into multiple videos, multiple content. So then I'm going to use those videos to promote. So I'm launching every day, but failure to launch. That's another reason. Okay, so reason number 4 why you may not be making great money working from home is because you're not plugged in. One of the things I really love about our digital marketing opportunity that we have here is our community. Our community is fantastic. There's over 120 modules that teach you how to do every step of what we do, that 2-hour workday that I've talked about. And I'll talk more about the exact steps that I do every single day to work from home. But our community is so fabulous. We have those 120 course modules, but then inside of our community, we have a classroom where they teach us every single day. You can get plugged into a 30K in 90 days, like a launch or challenge or whatever. There's daily tasks that you could listen to where the creator of our program gets on every single day, and she gives you a 5-10 minute call to action. She tells you, go do this, go do that. It helps to inspire you. It helps to keep you excited. There's a wins page where you could go look at people, hundreds of people every single day. Just got a $900 payment. Just got a $600 payment. Man, I got $900 while I was at the pool with my kids. That was me last week. You know, there's people are sharing their testimonials. So you could say, again, remember what I said a few minutes ago, why not me? That's what you need to be asking yourself. I'm nothing special. I just follow instructions and I go all in on it. I do it scared. So that helps to instill that belief in you. And until you get to that point where you say, why not me? It won't work for you, though. I got to have a disclaimer here. This does not work for everybody because a lot of people just don't do the work. I've had people who purchased the course and have done nothing. They haven't opened a TikTok. They haven't made any videos. They haven't got their website set up. I can't do it for you. It's simple. It gives you step by step instructions, but you have to be the one to do the work. It's back when I was in private practice as a lactation consultant, and I used to go help moms with breastfeeding after they had their babies. And I would sit down and I would say, okay, this ABCD, this is what you have to do, but I'm about to leave. I can't do the work for you. I know you're capable. I know you can do it, but I can't do it for you. I'm going to support you and encourage you and cheer you on, but you have to be the one who actually gets up in the middle of the night and cries through the feeds because you're injured or whatever. The same thing goes here. It's possible. I'm proving that it's possible to make 5 figures a month doing this. But you have to actually get your website going. You actually have to make the TikToks. You actually have to make the Facebook posts. You actually have to do the work. I can't do your work for you. So I have a question for everybody watching. Thank you so much for if you're still here and you're watching. If you're watching on YouTube, I cannot, or Facebook, for some reason, I am not, it's not loading the questions. I do see comments and questions over here on TikTok. But if you have asked me a question on Facebook or YouTube, I'm just going to have to go back to the video and reply to you, or you can private message me if you have a question about anything that I have said. I'm sorry. That is one thing that I'm not happy about. I don't know why it's not loading. So anyway, okay. So now I'm going to tell you what I do and what I don't do to make, in addition to all of that, if I'm telling you that's what you need to do, or that's why you might be feeling, I'm doing all those things. But I'm going to tell you the 5 things that I do every single day to have those $900 payments coming in. I woke up this morning to a $900 payment that had happened while I was sleeping. So let me, here on the TikTok, let me turn it around where y'all can read. Okay. So, number one, I'm just going to show you the 5 things that I do. I'm going to step back a little bit so it's showing up on YouTube and Facebook and on the TikTok. Okay, the first thing I do is, I've already talked about it a little bit, is I make videos. You could do faceless videos or you could do your face videos, either one. So if you're scared to put your face on a video, get over it. But you could do faceless. There is a content vault that shows you exactly how to do either one. It has scripts that you can copy and paste. There's absolutely no excuse not to make your videos. So they recommend that we do 3 videos a day and we post them to TikTok. I choose to use those same videos and post them over to YouTube, to Facebook, and Instagram. So that way I'm getting my one piece of work on 4 different places, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Those videos are going to work for me while I'm sleeping. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is we post free ads. There's a module within our course that teaches you how to place classified ads with your link. And you spend like maybe 15 minutes a day doing the free ads portion. Okay. The third one, they recommend that you go live every single day. I don't do that. I'm disobedient. I'm working on it. I'm been going live about 3 times a week. I needed to be better. Okay. Just full transparency. I need to do better. Okay. Number 4, I see so many people in our community of skipping this step, and it is so important. You don't want somebody to comment on one of your videos and you just completely ignore them. Speaking of that, I am going to go back to the questions that I can see on TikTok and answer them. Okay, but you go reply to all the comments. You send them your link. If anybody, like right now, if somebody wants information about what I do, you're going to click on the link in my bio. You're going to fill out your email, and I'm going to email you the information. But if somebody's asking the question on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, you want to go reply to those comments. You want to engage with them. All of the social media channels, let me go backwards. I'm not good at doing backwards things. This is what they want. They want to see engagement. They want to see that you're answering people, that you're talking to people, that you're just not, putting out commercials and not ever engaging with people. They want engagement. Okay. And then number 5, I spend about depending on how long it took me to do these other 4 things, I spend anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour in our community doing additional trainings. So I stay plugged in. I stay plugged in. Okay, so now I want to talk about what I don't do. This is what I don't do with the digital marketing business, okay? Number one, I don't do phone calls. So I don't ask you to hop on the phone for a quick phone call no. This is an automated system. Once people put their information into the email, the system takes over for me. That's why it's a 2-hour workday. I don't have to explain things to people. I just introduce them through a video or through a live like I'm doing right now. I let you go fill out the form, and then the email system, the automated email system takes over. So I don't have to do all of that stuff. I don't have to DM people. I don't have to answer a million questions. When people do ask me questions, usually if it's a quick question, I'll answer them. If it's not a quick question, I just send them to the 2-hour overview. If you want to watch that, you can go watch it on my YouTube channel. Just scroll down a little bit. You'll see it's like an hour. There's 3 different ones, but there's like one that's like an hour and a half, one that's 2 hours long. So yeah, I just send people to the tool so I don't have to spend my time repeating myself over and over and over and over. Okay. The other thing I don't do is I don't do monthly fees. I don't do conferences. This is not an MLM. I'm not building a team. I am just selling a digital marketing product. So I don't team build. I don't have to do Facebook groups. Like I said, I don't PM. I don't, hey girl, I don't do any of that. No, I don't do any of that. Okay, so now let me tell you why I do this. I told you what I do, what I don't do, and let me tell you why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for me 20 years ago when I was a new mom, looking for a way to make money from home. If I had this 20 years ago or 10 years ago when I was a burned out nurse looking for a way to get out of the hospital setting, the amount of money that you're able to make with this program would have changed my family's financial future forever. I'm still got time now to change it. I am changing it now. But I'm doing this for me then. And who are you? Are you me then? Are you a new mom looking for a way to make money from home and you have a couple hours a day that you could invest in a business? Or maybe you're working full time and you hate it. You feel like it's devouring your soul. Been there, done that. And I'm looking for you. I'm talking to you. I want to change my family's financial future. In the Bible, I'm a Christian, so in the Bible it says, a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Doesn't say a good man is rich and has all that he wants. A good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. So I'm doing this for my grandbabies. I have 2 grandsons and more in the future probably, and that's why I'm doing this. I want my grandsons and their wives to never have to worry about money. Yep. So what questions do you have for me? I will now kind of scroll back through what I can see. And so hold on just a second. Oh, I can see Facebook questions now. So let me scroll back through TikTok and Facebook really quick and see if you have a question for me about any part of this. Please just write your questions. She said, Tracy over on Facebook asked, is the course the product that you're reselling? Yes. It's a digital marketing course that teaches people how to dominate on social media selling anything. So you can either use the course to sell your own products, or you have 100% master resale rights to the course. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm just selling the course because I know a lot of people that own businesses that are in network marketing that need this information. Like my husband owns a drop shipping company. There is a Pinterest course within the course that I could help him scale his drop shipping business. But I'm too busy. I'm too busy with this, making an incredible amount of money to focus on that right now. But if it ever slows down, or maybe I'll just have him buy the course and he can watch it himself. But yeah. That's what all I do right now is resell the course. Eventually, I am going to be launching my own course. But this is teaching me how to market the right way and not make the mistakes. Okay, so now let me scroll through TikTok and see if anyone has asked a question. Thank you guys for joining. Hey, Kevin. If you're still here and watching, give me a couple taps on the screen. It looks like I have about 7 people that are still here. Hear me rant. Okay, so I have a question for you. It doesn't look like y'all are just listening, and maybe I was just talking way too fast. Okay, I don't see any questions. I know there's like a delay. Okay, so let me ask you this question. Are you ready? Thank you for the taps. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let me ask you this question. If you had the opportunity to build a legacy income, legacy, remember what I talked about? Not just a great income for yourself. We're talking about blessing your kids and your grandkids. If you had an opportunity to build that kind of income, would you choose to do it later on, or would you choose to do that now? And I'm gonna sit down. I've got my little stool here. Okay, so last week I had somebody say to me, I want to do this, Liz, but I don't have the kind of following that you have. And so I don't think I can do it. And I want to be honest with you guys. You probably won't be able to make $24,000 in 6.5 weeks like I have done if you don't have a large following, because I have been on social media for 10 years. But the more important question is, where will you be in a year from now or 3 years from now if you don't get started today? You'll probably still be in this exact same position that you're in right now in the future if you don't get started today. Like that, don't, comparison is the thief of joy, but you have to get started. If you're at zero and you've tried everything else and you don't know what else to do, get started today so you're not in the same position in a year or 3 years or 5 years, because time is going to go by regardless. All right, let me check over here. You're welcome, Tracy. All right, guys. If I don't have any more questions, I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you're late to the party, you can watch the replay of this over on my YouTube channel. Just type in my name. There's only one Liz P. Vito on YouTube. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and be sure to follow me, ask any questions. I'm here to help you. All right, bye-bye. Now, end.